Here in my garage, just bought a new Lamborghini. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Thought cops.
7825, code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52.
Prepare to be fucked by the objects of the law.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
You can't break those cuffs.
Make him away, Toy.
Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we talk about what's outraging the internet, and then we let you be the judge, we let you be the jury, we let you be the executioner, too. In the court of public opinion, coming to you live from Neo, Chicago, I'm Officer Kevin.
And I'm Officer Grant. That's my motorcycle in the background.
How the hell you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Great.
Let's give a quick thank you to our guest from last week, Danny Shadow Forks Thompson. Clap it up for Danny. What a good guy. What a fun time we had. Isn't that right, Grant?
As we go on, we remember. Let's get to this week's guest.
That's right. We got a new guest this week. Coming here, new to the Thought Cops family, we got Derrick Acosta from Mega64. What's up, Derrick?
Oh, what's happening, everybody? Proud to be the newest member of the Thought Cops family. Feel like I've finally been adopted by people who care about me.
You know, we're a big family, but everybody gets love equally here. It's sort of a...
It's kind of like it's communism, but for love, I think.
It's a freaking free love movement over here, you could say.
Sounds like some hippie ass shit going on.
We can't be doing this, Kevin. We're a
Free love commune. Come on.
we're pro-censorship authoritarians. We can't be tossing out free love and this type of shit.
You guys are getting soft in your old age.
Yeah, it's so many episodes down the drain, you know, you just lose your way. But Derrick, pleasure to have you here, man. I'll get it out of the way now. I've been a long time Mega64 fan, so.
Thanks, guys.
There it is.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
And I've also been a long time Mega64 fan because of Kevin, because of him showing us like every video. We'd be at parties and people would be walking out the door and we'd be watching like 3 or 4 hours worth of Mega64 videos, laughing our asses
Totally
off.
unrelated. People walking out the door when the Mega64 videos are playing.
Yeah, the timeline's not important there. But Derrick, you also got your own side project with the Mega64, Heartslayers.
That's right. Yes, I do the Heartslayers podcast. It's a dating and relationship podcast. Let's be honest. I ripped off Loveline. It's the internet version of Loveline. It's great. I like doing it. I like hearing gossip. I like hearing people's drama. A lot of people out there in love with their best friend's girlfriend, but that's okay.
Jesse's girl scenario, man.
It's serious. It's like 90% of the calls we get. I'm in love with my best friend's girlfriend. So I'm getting really good at answering that question.
I've watched a whole bunch, man. I'm a big fan of that too. I've thought about calling in. A little too scared to do it, but maybe one day I'll work up the courage.
What's your relationship drama? What's going on?
Oh boy, where to begin?
How long do you have?
Yeah, right. This episode runs about an hour, right? No, yeah. You know what? I would tell you, but I don't want the fans to be worried about me.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We're all
The fans
on
are already worried about us.
For that anyways. You call into my show and we'll get into it.
Yeah, I'll call in anonymously one day.
Do you find that, like, doing that show, have you developed a sense for when people are sort of hamming it up?
We've only had one guy really ham it up. He called in pretending to be an old man, which was fucking stupid. Like, this guy must have been like 20 years old. Hey, I'm old and I asked him like typical old man questions, like, so do you have grandkids? Oh, I don't know. You don't know if you have grandkids? Give me a break. Come on.
Typical old man.
Luckily, most people take it kind of seriously, which I'm happy about. People are willing to put their heart on the line and open up and be vulnerable to strangers, and have us gossip openly about their situation. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You and Meg Turner host it, and it's bi-weekly?
It started out bi-weekly. We've since bumped up to weekly, but every once in a while, regular Mega64 business gets in the way. We take calls live at 4 p.m. Pacific time every Monday, so we try to do it every single week.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's nice to just kind of get... I always like when a lot of comedic content creators take a moment to be sincere, and Heartslayers definitely delivers on that.
Especially in this post-ironic apocalyptic hell world that we're all living in Hong Kong.
Yeah, it's almost the edgiest thing you can do is be authentic.
We're getting there, man. Weirdly enough. But, you also do some work in the San Diego film scene. I don't know if you want to talk about that too much or...
Yeah, sure. I'm involved in the San Diego film scene. Like you said, I work with a group called San Diego Film Consortium, which is kind of like the governing body, sort of, here in San Diego in the film scene going on in this town. They do San Diego Film Awards. They do a festival called San Diego Film Week. And I'm their guy. I work with them. I'm like their web content, expert.
So you cut out there for a sec. What was it?
Am I still here?
Yeah, you cut out for 1 second.
You said web, and then we didn't hear the rest.
I'm like their web content guy, the expert, the resident expert. Mega64 is arguably the biggest YouTube channel in San Diego, being run out of San Diego. I can't think of anybody else in San Diego who's bigger than us. Not to toot my own horn. But so I bring that expertise to the Film Consortium. I teach a couple classes with them and help them run the film awards and some.
Oh, that's really cool.
Stuff.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, happy to have you here, man.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. I'm psyched.
Speaking of getting psyched, we've been doing a lot more streaming on Twitch on our end. We mentioned
are
before,
affiliate status.
We're affiliate status. You can donate money
finally
for
tell
some
my
reason.
dad, have him be proud of me.
Tell your dad you're playing video games for $5 a month. Oh, man.
Nice.
It's incredible.
Your dad's so jealous.
Yeah, jealous much? I've been streaming with Grant, friend of the show, Nico. We've been streaming a lot of Super Mario RPG this week, as well as our friend Josh, a.k.a. Sleep Science. Just whoever comes through the door, we're just get on cam. I'm playing Mario RPG. Watch me play the game. That's about it.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying Mario RPG? Have you played it before?
Yeah, I played it as a kid. I haven't played it since then, and I actually like it a lot. I think it holds up really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. I played it as a kid too. I hated it back then.
See, I feel like I think it's out of all like the Mario RPG, Paper Mario, all those games. I think Mario RPG is probably my favorite one. It just feels the most whole to me.
I didn't understand RPGs when I was a kid. There's too many options. My child mind got confused.
Yeah, I think the first RPG I played was like Pokemon Red version. And then I played Mario RPG as like a few years after that.
Yeah, that's got to be my first one, Pokemon.
That's everybody's baby's first RPG. Yeah. Everybody goes through that.
And maybe you dabble in some Final Fantasy, and then soon enough, who knows? But yeah, is there any other...
real quick housekeeping. Leave us some 5-star reviews on iTunes. We'll read them on the show, please. We haven't done one in a while because no one's left one in a while. Leave a couple of those.
Tisk, tisk.
Subscribe to us on patreon.com/thoughtcops. You can join our Discord, listen to these shows live as we do them.
Some of these freaks are in the chat right now. Somebody's talking about on the stream, I found Peach's dildo in Mario RPG. That is a weird... Easter egg or something?
There's a couple of weird Easter eggs, sexual Easter eggs.
It's not explicit, but somebody in the stream was telling me to go look for it, and I'm like, I don't think that's in the game. And then it's like...
I definitely remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's up to interpretation on whether or not that's what it was, but, you got to tune in to find out.
As far as I'm concerned, you're going to need to argue why that's not Peach's dildo before you convince me of anything.
And I got no argument against it, so... Logic stands to... Yeah.
The dildo is real.
So getting on to that old famous segment we do here in the show, 2 minutes of hate. We blanket punish any annoying online trends, behaviors, even people sometimes. So I'll get off here. My 2 minutes of hate this week is money memes. All right, this might be a little bit confusing at first, but these are things, basically that picture of Fry where he's holding up the cash and he's like, take my money.
Yeah.
And people post that on, like, I know I saw a lot of it after E3. People were posting like Kratos from God of War punching some other character from the game. And it's like me, my wallet after E3. Just, I don't know, man. It just be responsible, you know? Have some fucking self-control. Don't spend all your money on video games. Keep some money in the bank. Keep some money in your wallet. You never know when you're going to need it. And just don't be out here acting like Fry from the cartoon Futurama, saying that you're just going to be giving out your money to anybody. Anyone who's on the street saying, we got the new Pokemon game. I know you loved Pokemon as a kid. Here's Pokemon Sword. Here's Pokemon Shield. And then here I am with the reply, Futurama with the money. And I'm buying both of them, and I can't afford groceries this month? Fucking kidding me? I'm sorry.
That's, I don't know.
You look like you got something to say.
Well, hopefully, Andrew Yang, we're currently missing the Democratic debates, in order to bring you guys content. So, hopefully Andrew Yang's $1,000 a month,
Gamer bucks.
Hopefully, he does something for the gamers too.
Yeah.
I think we all need that.
Andrew Yang's money, the new meme.
Yeah, hey, what if I guarantee if he comes out with that in tonight's debates, I think he's got it.
If he posts the Fry meme, says take my money, vote for me, take my money.
He'll get the millennial vote for sure, right. I guess.
And he's got my vote at least. No, but for real, I don't want him to do that. I don't want to see anyone do this. I don't know. It's mostly just like every single 2 minutes of hate we do here in the show. It's just the inauthenticity of it, the copy and paste of it.
Yeah, if they were authentically posting Fry memes.
No, if I want to see, own the fuck up. This is your punishment. I want to see you take that. I want to see all the withdraw a bunch of cash from the bank, show me the money, and I want to see you flush it down the toilet, because that's what's going to happen when you waste your time buying all these video games.
You're kind of like the Joker of the show, destroying money to send a message.
I'm a little twisted. Some of my friends at work, they're like, "Oh, this guy's twisted." My coworkers are like, "Oh man, that guy over there, he's a little twisted."
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
see the world burn.
Some people see the world a little differently. I want to see, I'm an agent of chaos, baby.
Did you do the pencil trick one too many times at work?
I tried once, didn't work. Don't want to talk about it. Derrick, did you have a 2 minutes of hate? Anything you want to get off your chest?
2 minutes of hate. I saw, this is such a minor thing, but I saw a meme image posted today, which is, I have it here. Somebody posted this sign, I think in New York, in big, bold red letters, and it said, "I did the being edgy and self-depreciating thing. It gets old. I want to be soft and easily impressed. I want to appreciate all the little things that make me happy, the same way I've dwelled on every single thing that upsets me." And people were like really just eating it up like it was a really empowering statement. And for whatever reason, it pissed me off. Like, what a horrible thing to aspire to be. I want to be soft and easily impressed. Like, come on. That sounds fucking stupid.
It's sad, really. Yeah, that's the old white flag of failure.
Yeah, but then the more I thought about it, it was like, I did the being edgy and self-depreciating thing, but you're still doing it with this stupid fucking sign. You're literally self-depreciating your old self. And then it's like a big, bold red sign posted up on New York. That's fucking edgy, bro. Like, you haven't changed. I don't know.
No, I'm right there with you, man. I was reading something on Twitter, like some long, I don't want to say who it was, but they put this long tweet thread about how they used to be edgy, they used to be whatever. And it was this whole thing about how irony is bad no matter what. And it's like, yeah, there's plenty of people who, maybe they're pretend like they're doing irony and they're not doing irony. I know. You know what? We've talked so much about irony this month. I almost feel sick saying it again.
This show is seeped in irony.
It's so bad, man.
I can't even see it for what it is anymore. But irony is a powerful tool to make important points sometimes, and
for better or for worse. Yeah
and I do think sometimes, like we were talking about, being sincere is a way to cut through that, but you need to know what to be sincere about You need to have some tact.
Yeah, and I'm going to go on the record and say what Derrick is explaining, I don't think was being sincere. I would say the overly performative sincerity is just about as far as you can get from actual sincerity.
Yeah.
That's just a call for attention, in my opinion.
I just felt like the whole statement was fake, like, I'm done being self-depreciating because I used to be self-depreciating and I was a piece of shit. It's like, okay, are you really
Keep
done?
being self-depreciating.
I don't want to be fucking edgy anymore, so I posted this sign about how I'm not edgy anymore in the middle of town. Deal with it.
You said this was just some guy in New York City with a sign?
It was like posted on a billboard. I'm not sure what city it was.
Oh, God. That even still, like, just to put it on a billboard is
To put anything on a billboard.
How much more could you just be like, hey, look at me? You know, like, I know that's the whole point of the internet. I mean, but goddamn.
It's, it was just a sign posted anonymously somewhere. Instead of actually going around being easily impressed by stuff like, wow, look at that cool painting, little kid. This guy just posted a sign. I dream of being easily impressed someday. I've evolved, normies.
It's like every compliment that guy gives you from now on is going to mean nothing.
Yeah, the guy who declares he's easily impressed by everything.
Right. He's like, hey, my standards are now very, very low, so you did a great job on this painting you made. Oh, it's great.
Thanks, Dad.
There's always the people in your life who... It's like sometimes you know somebody who you're like, oh, this person's hard to get a laugh out of, and then when you get that little smirk, you're like, I really felt good about that.
Yes.
But then if that person was all of a sudden just like, oh, I'm happy now. I'm satisfied with my life. And anything anyone does will impress me because my standards are so low. And if you got a smile out of them at that point for your joke, you're on the train home and you're thinking, was that really funny?
Yeah, you can't. That person loses all their credibility. You can't trust somebody who can't even stay true to themselves. Come on.
Yes.
You've built a whole persona for years. You're going to throw it out the window. What does that say about you?
Not to say that people shouldn't grow, but hey, maybe I am.
I mean, isn't that sort of an anti-growth mentality though? Because in a certain sense, at least in a creative sense, I think being sort of unhappy with your work and working to constantly improve it and stuff like that is always a powerful, important thing to do. Being just a blind consumer of things and being easily entertained is one of the worst sort of American stereotypes, that we just sit and we clap at sitcoms that aren't funny and we just eat slop that, isn't good, but we're fucking addicted to it. Like, I don't want to live that life.
No.
I'd rather be semi unhappy, and go through life and try and do better for myself than be, a fucking pig in a cage on antibiotics.
The real growth and change you don't need to announce to the world. Like, just want to let you all know.
Exactly, yes.
I'm easily impressed now. I'm a happy person now. Just want to let everybody know about that.
If you were so happy, you wouldn't need to announce it.
And
You'd
actions
just
speak
be
louder than
happy.
words, too.
Yeah.
That
You just go about your life.
That "Can you hear me now?" cell phone spokesperson. He used to be with Verizon. Now he's with Sprint. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's a traitor, I can't trust anything he says. Oh, you like that cell phone company? Now this one's better? Who's going to pay you next, bro? Get out of here. That guy.
So, Derrick, if you could punish this man on the billboard, how would you do it?
I would show him the most unimpressive shit possible. He's not allowed to see authentic art anymore. If anybody worked hard on anything, he's banned from participating. Because he has self-proclaimed that he is easily impressed. So Here you go. Here's art from the local kindergarten. You can only go to the kindergarten art museum from now on. Here's a homemade movie that a 12-year-old made. No more blockbuster Hollywood films for you. No more going to Disneyland for that guy. You go to the pool party in the kiddie pool at your sister's backyard and, hang out with the babies. What do you care? You're easily impressed. You appreciate the little things now. Good for you.
Yeah, slow down and smell the fucking roses.
You just turn this guy into a baby.
Yeah. That's fitting.
All your friends are babies. You can only look at baby artwork.
No, that's his dream. I want to go back to the simpler times. All right, here's the Crayola crayons. Here's your diaper. Simple times ahead. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
He's definitely not allowed to put billboards up in the city anymore. It's too advanced.
Babies are scared of heights. Yeah, you can't get up there.
Get a coloring
first
book
grant.
and you write your messages in there.
And make some of the letters spelled backwards, please.
That's how you know a kid wrote it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because one of the letters is backwards.
Because we're going to lower our standards for you.
right.
All right, I got a 2 minutes of hate.
Nice.
Every once in a while, there will be viral footage of a child, and a number of different children do this. There was one kid in particular, maybe a year or two ago, that got famous for this. But kids who mimic like Bruce Lee movies, or I saw one on Reddit that was like a kid doing the scene from Rocky where he's training, and these kids that are in front of the TV, and as Bruce Lee's doing all these crazy fight moves with nunchucks and stuff.
I know
the
exactly
kids doing, in exact unison with the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's something I've seen shared on Facebook a lot, where it's like, oh, your kid can use nunchucks, or not even your kid. This is like somebody else's kid. And like,
It's not even your kid. Why are you so excited? It's not yours.
And the problem too is when this person has kids, it's just like, gee, I wish this was mine. My kid can't fucking do nunchucks.
And it's technically entertaining, but like, here's the thing.
Technically, sure.
Here's the thing. I could beat the shit out of that kid.
That's true.
What do you want to fight me, kid? What are you trying to prove here?
I could beat up so many toddlers.
This kid thinks he's tough now. Piece of shit.
Just run by and just punt him.
Right.
Yeah.
Nunchucks won't do you a whole lot of good.
Bruce Lee's fighting people in those movies. Let's get to the next scene. Put your money where your mouth is.
And this will inspire the child to
get better.
Get better. This is you're giving the child an origin story. That's incredible. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that your punishment too? You just get to beat him up?
Yeah, I get to beat up a toddler.
Oh, you've been waiting.
I could beat up so many toddlers. It wouldn't even be easy. I could beat up thousands of toddlers. It'd be so easy.
That's actually a good question. Yeah, I mean, how many toddlers could you beat up before the cops show up? Like,
we are the cops, so
the real cops, the Blue Lives Matter ones.
I don't believe in cops. I think we're them.
Okay.
Your punishment is going to, it's a punishment on yourself. It's illegal to beat up these kids. Maybe we should make them fight each other.
Now that would be entertaining.
That would be.
I don't want to see a kid dancing around in front of the TV. I want to see two kids in a fucking ring, man. The octagon. Get in there. Fucking go at it. Bloody noses.
Throw one kid a nunchuck, the other one a chair.
Yeah. UFTC Ultimate Fighting Toddler Championship.
Coming soon to ESPN2.
Little kids kicking each other's asses.
Hey, like I said, we've all been waiting. Not just Grant. We're all waiting. In my opinion, it's just what America needs.
Tonight, little kid Bruce Lee versus little kid Rocky. Who's going to win?
Hey, that's a good point, because there were so many, especially in Bruce Lee's heyday, people were like, yeah, Bruce Lee does movies and stuff, but could he fight someone like Muhammad Ali? Like, who would win in a fight, Bruce Lee versus Muhammad Ali? So baby Bruce Lee versus baby Muhammad Ali. See who, go at it. Fight. See what happens.
I heard some stories like that. Bruce Lee would always get challenged to fights when he was getting big in Hollywood, because people thought he was a bullshitter and like he didn't actually know martial arts, and he would like destroy people.
I'm familiar with one story in particular where there was a guy from a rival school that was upset about Bruce Lee teaching Americans like Chinese martial arts, and I can't forget the name of the guy, but that was definitely one of his big fights, like big street fights that was sort of has this mythological lore to it.
I think Bruce Lee started in like street gangs, just being a street brawler. So if these kids want to pretend to be Bruce Lee, I mean, let's get real. We know what they need to do.
They need to build themselves up.
Yeah.
Join a Chinese street gang.
Dude, you're going to have a bunch of
America.
in 20 years, you're going to have a bunch of grown ass toddlers coming to your house to beat the shit out of you. Like, you bastard.
I heard you on Thought Cops in 2019. Guess what? I'm full grown now, bitch. You want to see my Bruce Lee moves?
I'll be waiting. I'll be sitting here meditating for the next 10 years until they grow up.
And meanwhile, while you do that, let's get on to our meat and potatoes of the show. So if you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and often very unusual punishment. So let's get right to it.
Because I know that this is a big part of Mega64 lore, so why don't we, or at least a big talking point that seems to come up a lot. Neon Genesis Evangelion, now on Netflix.
Oh, yeah,
right?
That's right.
And some people are, surprise, surprise, kind of mad about it.
It's like we have a reason to do this show every week.
Oh, give me a fucking reason, man. So people are upset, I guess, for a few different issues. One, they didn't have the ending theme song. Not the end of the world. Two, I guess some of the translations were a little bit off. Specifically, I was hearing, I haven't rewatched it on Netflix. Have you seen it, Derek, on Netflix?
No, I haven't watched it on Netflix, but I've seen the show many times, so I feel like I don't need to watch it on Netflix. I mean, how many times do you watch it?
Exactly. So I got the... Right.
Things been out.
So people, I guess Netflix changed the Shinji Kaworu relationship dynamic to be purely platonic.
Supposedly.
I guess, and
yeah.
So, and like, I know that some of the original translations, it's up in the air whether or not it could be, couldn't be, but I guess it does heavily imply that there was something more happening there. So, people are saying it's, I guess, by erasure. People are saying that, I guess, everybody's complaining about that. They're complaining about the line in the movie where Shinji jerks off into his hand, and instead of saying, "I'm so fucked up," he says, "I'm the lowest of the low." Maybe that's too literal of a translation. I don't know.
Who cares, man?
Yeah, right. It's fucking baby cartoons. No, we love Ava, man. We reviewed it for our spin-off podcast.
And that was
they fucked up the scene where the cartoon jerks off. God, what an outrage!
In the first minute, you got cartoons jerking off. What's next?
They got me hooked.
Boys inside of their own mechanical mothers.
Japan, man. They're, I don't know, Japan or rock and roll, and
it's out there.
All that other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I only just watched this when you made me watch it a couple months ago.
You're painting me out to be this villain. Like I'm forcing you to watch Mega64. I'm forcing you to watch Evangelion.
Has to have a villain.
You should be thanking me.
His cultural ambassador. Without you, he'd be clueless.
I'd be lost. I'd be fat, happy, content with my life. It'd be depressing.
I'm going to go on record here and say I'm a bit of an influencer.
Yeah.
At least in Grant's apartment, I am.
True.
Nice.
So I also want to share this.
I follow you on Instagram.
That's true.
I don't know if that counts.
It counts for something. But I also want to say here, Kotaku, it was Kotaku, put out a great article on the subject.
Oh God, no! I see the article headline already.
Derek, I don't know if you've seen this article or not, but Kotaku put out an article titled "It's Okay to Not Like Evangelion."
I'm looking at this.
Hey, can we all breathe a sigh of relief? It's okay not to like it.
Who the fuck wrote this piece of shit article? Cecilia I can't even pronounce that last name. Simplify that.
Cecilia, you're on blast.
Yeah. Thanks for permission to be upset about the anime that everybody's already upset about, Cecilia. Don't know what I'd do without your contributions to the world of journalism here. I was actually stressing myself out about kind of not liking Evangelion, but thanks Cecilia for the fucking pat on the back. I can finally go to sleep at night. It's
man, I hate journalism like this. Where's the ethics in games journalism? Am I right, guys?
Yeah. Any article that gives me permission to be mad gives anybody. I'm already a mad dude. I don't need your permission. Why are you goading me, Cecilia? I got anger issues to begin with. You should be telling me to calm down.
This article is way too long given the subject matter.
Yeah.
This is
we got about 45 paragraphs here, I guess you could have said
like
more. She may have held back.
This is a 3-sentence conversation you would have with a drunk friend at the bar. Like someone's going off about it. Like, yeah, it's the dub is bad and they didn't include Fly Me to the Moon. And you just go, hey, listen, it's okay if you don't like it. I don't really care what you do.
Congratulations.
End of conversation. Move on.
Congratulations.
Yeah. How's your job going? Oh, you don't have one? Oh. watch more Evangelion.
That's what this person, this is their job, is telling you that this person makes a living telling people that it's okay not to like a cartoon. I don't know if I'd like that job or not, to be honest, because at the same time, it's like, yeah, I love talking about stuff I like, but at what cost,
With the whole translation thing, too, as far as I understand, the show came out in 1996. It's been translated multiple times. The stuff that everybody's pissed off about is like the second or third iteration of that translation. It wasn't even the original text to begin with. So, these people are mad now. They'll retranslate the show later. They'll be mad all over again. Cecilia will have to write a whole nother article a decade from now reiterating that it's okay to be mad at this anime.
Oh, there's a horrible line in this article that says, if the show's famously shitty ending made you violently break your Pocky stick in half.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And want to forget you ever heard of Evangelion, there isn't anything wrong with you.
Oh, my God. First of all, I like the ending of this show.
Yeah,
I liked it too, yeah.
I prefer the movie, but I like the show ending too.
I like them both. Like I said, I've watched the show a couple of times. It's not that bad, but if we're talking about violently breaking my Pocky stick, you should.
My Pocky stick is completely flaccid right now.
My Pockies have been reduced to dust in my anger about Evangelion. Don't even get me started.
Christ.
So there actually may have been some good to come out of this. So with all of the complaining about the mostly as far as the mistranslations for Shinji and Kaworu, are y'all familiar with the Sailor Moon debacle, the English Sailor Moon dub?
No.
Where there was something similar. Two of the Sailor Scouts were, I guess it was heavily implied they were lesbians, but the American dub would always refer to them as friends or cousins.
Yeah, that shit pisses me off, man.
That seems to happen. I've seen that happen in a couple of like Nintendo games and stuff like that, where Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, the one character was supposed to be trans, and they just sort of went, "Oh, it's a girl," but it's very obviously someone who's like in drag, And Americanized versions of things tend to go, "Oh, well, what about the children? What will the children think if they know that sometimes people put on other people's clothes or whatever?"
Nintendo's always trying to imply that there's not an incestual relationship between Mario and Luigi, and that fucking pisses me off. Honestly, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was thinking over the weekend, like in Mario RPG, Nintendo just completely erased the sexual tension between Geno and Mallow.
What's up with that?
No, it's not a thing. But God, I wish it were.
Weren't you telling me that?
No, we were just goofing.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were serious.
And so Viz Media said that, this is their tweet, they said the team here at Viz was very excited to take on the honor of localizing Sailor Moon, especially acknowledging that Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus... I don't know why the fuck I said it like that, are not friends.
Because you're fishing for cheap laughs.
I'm honestly not. I'm just...
Sailor Uranus.
That they're not just friends, but in fact partners. You think they would have said this if the Evangelion thing didn't happen? Or that it wasn't Pride Month? You think they would have said anything?
Is the Sailor Moon thing recent?
No, I mean, Sailor Moon's been out since the 90s.
No, I mean, because I'm like not familiar at all with what you're talking about.
They just decided to say out of the blue, hey, by the way, these two characters are lesbians.
Oh, okay.
In case you guys want to come over here and watch our cartoon.
I get you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that news story either, but what does it matter? They are, they aren't. She's taking her fucking...
Doesn't make no difference to me.
She's taking her tiara off and throwing it at bad guys. Like, who cares?
Yeah, as long as they're killing the bad guys, I don't care what they do in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So, all that being said about Evangelion, about anime in general, Sailor Moon, gotta punish somebody here.
By the way, I just want to point out, Kaoru is not even human. He is the final angel. He's like an alien sent to destroy all of mankind, so...
Not a good guy.
Yeah. I'm upset that he doesn't want to fuck the main character, but I'm more upset that he wants to wipe out all of humanity.
Yeah, there's bigger things at play here.
Anyway,
I guess
I think Netflix gets the stick for this because they fucked up.
Who's the Netflix CEO?
Tim Netflix.
Tim Netflix, you got a jerk off in your hand, and you got to say the F word when you do it.
And we got to watch.
Make this right.
Then we got We have to animate that and make it a Netflix original.
Yeah, as all things are.
That's what the new season of BoJack Horseman starts off with. BoJack jerking off on his hands.
I noticed like every Christmas season, Netflix puts up like a fireplace, 1 hour fireplace video. You know, oh, it's holiday time. Enjoy the fireplace. 1 hour video of the CEO jerking off. That's the punishment.
Oh, okay. Someone in the chat, Lars, said the Netflix CEO's name is Reed Hastings.
No. It's Reed Netflix.
I personally think that Tim Netflix is funnier, so we're just going to go with that. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about comedy. You know, this is supposed to be a funny show. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Hey, doing comedy's hard. It's hard work. Yeah. And comedy has had a weird week this week because I don't know if you guys heard Louis C.K. Oh, he's back again. He's in the news again. Louis C.K. Derek, just bear with me when I read you this sentence. Louis C.K. gets a standing ovation at Skankfest.
Like a ska music festival?
Not quite. Skankfest is...
Yeah, that's what I didn't
it's this
bother
guy,
to look up what Skankfest was.
Louis J. Gomez, he's a New York comedian. He does... what the fuck is the name of that podcast he does? I don't know. Something or other. Sorry, this is like so fucking ill-informed. As usual. Louis J. Gomez does a comedy fest called Skankfest every year where a lot of people come across the country, come across the world to perform there.
Is he the Legion of Skanks guy?
That's it, Legion of Skanks, yeah. So this is the festival surrounding that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like Derek said, I thought it was a
ska fest?
Like a ska festival, yeah.
Not quite. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, Louis C.K. got up at the ska fest and started skanking so hard.
Hey man, the gamer Ninja streamed at Lollapalooza, so it's not unheard of.
Yeah, Louis could be opening up for, you know, the Aquabats, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Put Louis on trumpet. You never know.
He looks like maybe saxophone. I don't know.
They have saxophones in ska bands. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, it's usually horn based. I don't know I don't listen to ska.
Anyways, so he got a standing ovation. Is there a problem?
Oh, well, people are upset, obviously. I mean, there's a whole debate. There's a lot of people who, I mean, this is the whole, you know, I play this character on Thought Cops where I don't say my opinion on anything. I just tell it. Hey,
you're just reporting the news.
Okay. Here it is. You make up your own fucking mind. So
what's the opinion?
I don't fucking know.
People are upset.
People,
that he had a good comedy set.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of back and forth. I know a lot of the women who have dealt with the Louis C.K. stuff. More people have come forward and shared some more stories. People who have worked at the bars that he's done comedy at have said that he's, you know, pulled out his yoo-hoo and whatever else.
Unbelievable.
Maybe not the most sensitive language to use on the subject, but there was a whole debate. I was like spending the last couple days trying to follow this and realizing that maybe I don't care that much, but I guess I got to do Thought Cops this week, so
yeah,
let's find out.
I heard someone saying, I don't know if this is true or not because I don't read things, but I heard someone saying, oh, well, this venue that he was playing at didn't have chairs, so everybody was standing anyway.
That's a good trick. That's a marketing dream.
It's like, I can't decide if that's the best comeback against him or the smartest PR move for him.
That's a really smart PR move.
Louis C.K. requested all the chairs be removed before his comedy set. Coincidentally, got a standing ovation. He's back. Book him now.
So I've been seeing a lot of podcast drama on Twitter where some people, it's honestly been surprisingly split, where I've seen half the people are kind of saying, who cares? The other half of the people are saying, I care. He should never be allowed up there. I don't know how much
breakdown of any drama, basically.
Some people agree, some people don't agree. Me, I don't know.
Safe position to take.
Yeah. So,
I mean, like, the guy's not going to stop doing comedy. I don't know. That's all I can think is it's not gonna stop. I guess if this Skankfest is ran by a guy who does a show called the Legion of Skanks. That's his show. I guess he can book whoever he wants or whatever. I guess.
I don't want to hyper focus on this, but Josh did clarify there are absolutely saxophones in ska bands, and he had 2 in his own.
Nice. Okay, we got that squared away.
That's covered.
thank
That's
God.
done.
But does Louis C.K. play the saxophone? That's the question. Louis C.K. supposedly, whipped it out in front of some people. That sucks. But I don't know who those people are. I'm sorry, I can't recall their names. I would like to support them and side with them. I want to go to their comedy show, but I can't locate them anywhere, We're picking sides here. I don't know how to get on the other side. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he does. Well, just for the record, Legion of Skanks, I think maybe a month or two ago, this was something we didn't have time to talk about on an episode, but they had Milo Yiannopoulos on their show.
There isn't Legion of Skanks. I don't know too much about it, but weren't they on the Anthony Cumia network for a long time, and then they sort of dipped out after a while?
I
so
believe,
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. So yeah, jokes, man. I don't know. This does spark the whole debate separating the art from the artist. Nobody seems to agree on that one way or the other. Some people agree, some people disagree. Hey, that's just life, baby.
All I know is Louis C.K. It's time to embrace it. Change the name. Louis C.O.C.K. That's all I'm saying.
That's a great punishment, Derek, because people are going to see Louis Cock on the bill. They're going to know, maybe this isn't for me.
Maybe you haven't heard the controversy and you go, oh, I know who this guy is.
Right.
I don't want him a standing ovation.
What? I'm taking someone out for the night. We're going to a comedy show. If we don't feel like seeing a guy take his dick out, we're just not going to go. And hey, if I feel like it, and I see Louis Cock on the headline, I'm going to say...
Maybe there's a market of people out there that want to see a guy take his dick out,
exactly.
I guess, on stage.
There are definitely, some freaks somewhere who want to see that. So just be honest.
Certainly not me.
Just put it on the playbill, Louis Cock. Good enough for me.
Louis Cock.
Anyway, speaking of comedy...
Oh, God.
Two titans of comedy are hitting the road this week. That's right. Maybe, I don't know, when you think titans of comedy... You're thinking the two biggest comics Grant, if you didn't look at the document before you saw this, who would you say would be on the bill?
The Sklar brothers.
Sklar brothers. You're not thinking Opie and Anthony. You're not thinking...
Nope, the Sklar brothers.
Sklar brothers. Well, guess what? It's Roseanne Barr and Andrew Dice Clay. They're hitting the road in the Mr. and Mrs. America tour.
Nice. Biggest meaning two fattest comedians in America. Nice.
Is Louis Anderson still do comedy?
Yeah, he does. He's on some FX show.
Oh.
But didn't he die?
I wonder who's...
Or would
I think people?
I feel like he would have by now. If he hasn't died by now, I think it's
just his career. Is
him
dead,
dying has been a rumor since like 1996.
Yeah,
I don't think he's dead.
Once they canceled his cartoon, it was all over.
Yeah, he sort of peaked at life with Louis.
He was in some show.
Yeah, he's on Baskets.
Yeah. So he's still alive.
So I guess this is the first time Roseanne's gone public since her show got canceled on ABC.
She was on Joe Rogan.
Now, besides that doesn't count.
Well, I don't know.
That's great. We're gonna get peak Roseanne finally. Roseanne Unchained. She can finally say, the bad shit.
Let it fly. Hey, I want to see Andrew Dice Clay and Roseanne Barr just do a line of Ambien before the show and let loose.
Andrew Dice Clay is going to be doing dirty nursery rhymes, and Roseanne will be acting them out. So that's.
I can't wait to see Roseanne's hilarious takes on AOC.
Oh God.
What's the deal with this AOC, huh?
Hickory dickory dock. I don't want to see Louis Cock.
AOC, blow me. I can be doing this show. What's Andrew Dice Clay got that we don't?
An IQ of 67.
Like the little kid who watches Bruce Lee and imitates it, I just take the Andrew Dice Clay of the heyday and I'm the new one. Little Dice Clay. That's me.
I'm just like here banging my head on a fucking brick wall thinking about this.
It's amazing that this is news, honestly. Like,
yeah, I'm getting this off CNN.
Holy shit. It is a CNN article. Oh my God. Comedy
I love
News
the
Network.
fact that So on the CNN article, if you scroll down just a little bit, you see the poster of the tour, and they're using a picture of Andrew Dice Clay, which is clearly from about 3 decades ago because he's old as shit now.
Oh yeah, this is like Andrew Dice Clay 1989. It looks like Andrew Dice Clay and his grandma on this poster. Does Roseanne
Also,
have like a Buddha brooch on? It looks like she's wearing some sort of like Buddhist statue. Maybe we're gonna get a philosophical
like it,
Roseanne. You know, life is suffering.
Oh God.
Our wisdoms. That's my. Is that what Roseanne sounds like?
More or less.
I kind of make her sound like a 1930s gangster.
Derek, you've been doing
That's
comedy
Roseanne.
videos for a long time.
Yeah.
How would you say, you've been around since, 2003, 2004 doing videos?
Yeah.
Would you say even in the last few years, there's been just a massive paradigm shift and it's gotten kind of like weird to maneuver certain things?
Yeah, it has. It sucks, man. But if you, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I think it's harder to get away with stupid shit. I don't know. I think people
He's trying his best to maneuver through that thought.
there were people who were never really funny to begin with, and I feel like a lot of them are getting kind of pushed out of comedy,
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really funny, you're still funny. You can still be funny. That's the category that I fall into. I see a lot of people complaining I'm a stand-up. I can't make racist jokes anymore. Fucking America sucks. It's like, oh, I don't feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah, and that's not even exactly what I'm circling around. It's you can say whatever you want. Some people are going to say maybe you shouldn't say that. It just, what people want in general now is very confusing, I feel. It's what do I, we're trying to make our big break over here. Do I got to show my dick on Pro Jared's YouTube channel?
Is that what it's going to take to break through in 2019? Who knows? But the paradigm shift in comedy. Yeah, it's there. It's happening.
Speaking of, we got to punish these two folks. Mr. and Mrs. America, they're dubbing themselves.
I got nothing. All the jokes and I got nothing. Fuck.
You can't take down the king and queen. You just can't.
I'll take them down. This is Thought Cops, goddammit.
They have to listen to their own stand-up set by themselves in an empty room. Just really let the...
So is that what I really sound like?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, I sound terrible.
Exactly. Just let it all set in.
Take a deep look inside. And you
Hey, why is this guy who's talking sound so fucking stupid? I almost said a bad word.
He might say that. I don't know.
He probably would. I mean, if I'm doing a character, I guess I can get away with it.
And that's what he's doing. He's doing a character. He's I can say whatever I want. Says the law. Character law.
You guys been keeping up with the news surrounding Kim Kardashian?
Are you asking me if I'm keeping up with the Kardashians?
I regret this.
I'll show myself out.
I have
Thank
heard
you.
this story, actually, as much as I hate to fucking say it. Can't escape Kim news.
Yeah. What's the show? Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt has not a great show. I don't enjoy it a lot, but it had a really good joke in one of the episodes where Kimmy starts rattling off all of the things she knows about the Kardashians, and she's been in an underground bunker for the past 10 years or something. And she goes, "How do I know all of this stuff?" And that's how I feel. That's how I feel about anything pop culture related. Is why do I know who Taylor Swift is dating, who Kim Kardashian is fucking bothering now? Why do I know all this stuff? Kim Kardashian plans to trademark the word kimono. As you can imagine, a lot of people who, are of a certain ethnicity are like, hey, that's not your word. That's our word. Why are you taking our word and lawfully putting a trademark on it?
There's no way that's going to hold up in court. To me, the bigger issue is what's with all these people trademarking common words and language? How did that get started?
That's a bizarre new thing, I would say, within the last 2 years or few years or something. People have been I feel like we've talked about a few stories like that on Thought Cops of just people who
trademark a certain word and there's backlash.
God damn, I don't know.
I can't remember anything.
Apparently, you're not allowed to say Super Bowl. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to get you guys in trouble, but I say Super Bowl on every broadcast I can. In fact, I even try to do brand confusion. If anybody out there is listening, this is the Super Bowl. This is literally the NFL championship you're listening to. This is the Super Bowl. Yeah.
When we were doing this story back in, what was it, February, I think we bleeped out every occurrence of the word Super Bowl as a joke.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Zwick, we're leaving it in this time.
Yeah.
We're going to be... Hey, they say you can't fucking say anything in comedy anymore, these PC police. Guess what? Super Bowl!
That's right.
There, I said it.
I hate that superb owl shit that Stephen Colbert did.
God.
I thought, dude, that's so weak. Yeah, you're really sticking it to them by doing exactly what they want and not saying the word they trademarked. You got them, man.
Real edgy.
Kim Kardashian, she's trademarked the word kimono, apparently. Maybe we have to bleep that.
Why is she getting away with this?
She's going to come after you.
Oh, I guess we got to fucking pay a royalty for that.
She's going to sue your ass.
Oh, you can't say kimono anymore. You can't say anything anymore. Oh, man.
It's the absolute state of comedy right now.
I think, what's amazing is when you thought she couldn't become any more universally disliked, she trademarks kimono. She's a genius at hitting new levels of repugnance and just unlikability. She has an uncanny superpower to make people just dislike her. Oh, that's commendable, actually. I mean, you kind of have to respect her for that.
She's kind of like a supervillain. She's sort of like a Jafar.
That's your first go-to supervillain, Jafar?
Well, no. Have you seen people do side-by-side pictures of her and Jafar?
I haven't.
Do I have to pull this up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kim Kardashian.
I might as well see this.
Kim Kardashian released a video game a few years ago. Do you remember that?
What?
Oh, yeah, it was like a mobile game?
Like a mobile game. So, I do Mega64. We do video game out in public parodies. We almost parodied that game out in public.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was going to dress up because the whole point of the game is you go to Hollywood and you just literally try to collect money. You just try to get rich. And it's you're going into stores, looking for money and trying to get people to give you money. I'm not kidding. That's the point of the game. So we wanted to do a video where we just dress up like Kim Kardashian and go around stores you have any money that I can have?
I'm pretty sure that's called being homeless. The game.
Not when she does it. It's,
Homeless and sexy.
I guess you can make anything chic nowadays.
Yeah, if you're sexy, technically you're not homeless. It's non-compatibility between those two realms.
Yeah.
It's I got a home. It's called being hot.
There's a Venn diagram on life, and in this circle there's homeless, and in the other circle it's sexy. It's a weird Venn diagram where it doesn't cross over in the middle, I guess it's the opposite of a Venn diagram. Whatever that would be.
Well, I gotta end with the punchline of this story, which is the hashtag that's currently trending on Twitter is hashtag Kim Oh No. Do you get it? Kim Oh No? Think thoroughly.
Oh,
do you guys get it?
Yeah, it's so
Kim Oh No.
Twitter's so clever. Those hashtags, man, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
So I get scared sometimes at how clever the hashtags on Twitter are.
I think they're really going to change some minds with this one.
Yeah. People in the chat are currently asking me to explain it, but I'm too... I think some of Andrew Dice Clay's jokes are funny, so my IQ's fucking room temperature. It's depressing.
This is, I don't know if you guys covered this on a previous show. I'm going to hijack the show now with a news story of my own. But did you see a few weeks ago, people got upset that Kylie Jenner threw a party that was themed after The Handmaid's Tale?
I might have seen it.
Must have missed it.
I think I have a natural sense to sort of turn blinders on to most news, and I really have to pay attention to,
We're getting outraged. She threw a party. She dressed up like the main character, whatever. And they're like, wow, that's tone deaf. Yeah, she throws this party when people are literally dressing up like this character to protest Congress and all their, women's rights issues. And I just thought yeah, maybe don't dress up like a TV show to protest politics. I don't know. That's just me.
That's fucking to be. You were like, jinx.
It's depressing, Jinx. You owe me fucking, I don't know.
Outraged that you took my favorite TV show, which also happens to be my #1 political platform, and you made a party out of it. God.
Dude, I think we need to cancel like Halloween. I know this isn't a
Yeah,
Halloween
Halloween
party,
is a
but
problem,
at this
dude.
point, it's just it's a fucking problem.
If you're not dressing up as a ghost or a ghoul, just don't even fucking show up.
No.
Don't do that either.
Yeah, ghosts are
I
offensive.
guess you can't even be. You can't.
Dead
You
people.
can't be anything anymore.
Yeah. Because it's like, The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, so people are protesting from Congress by dressing up, aka appropriating this show's, lore and uniform, and then someone else appropriates that, and it's like, well, we don't like when you use it, and it's like, but it doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to Margaret Atwood or whatever her name is,
Yeah.
who wrote it.
Plus,
Whatever the
like,
fuck.
what kind of protest is that? I'm anti-war, so I'm going to Afghanistan dressed as a stormtrooper, because I'm really going to show them how fucked up war is,
Does that mean that I can't wear a stormtrooper costume to the next Halloween party that I'm going to?
Wouldn't
This
recommend
fucking
it.
guy dressed up like a stormtrooper. Doesn't he know about my protest? He's fucking making fun of me. It's offensive. Fucking protest I'm trying to do. Fucking asshole.
As long as I got Pepsi at the party, I'm good.
Yeah,
Pepsi makes peace, baby.
it does. It really does. It brings
Solve all
people
world
together.
Problems.
Yeah.
So
They should just
to
drop
just
Pepsi.
fucking throw this all in one big pot.
Okay.
Kylie, the Jenner, fucking Kardashian
The
family.
Kardashian clan.
Yeah,
The Kim Kardashian clan, as I will call them now.
it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
So
Is that like KKK for short? How are you spelling clan?
It's
He
up
said
to the
C.
listener.
He said C.
I didn't spell it
You said-
when I said it. I didn't have.
when I said it sounded nice, I was spelling it with a C in my head.
Okay.
I don't know
So
about you.
We'll go with that.
I don't know about you guys.
You guys remember that Simpsons joke where Krusty did the Krusty Comedy Classics at the Apollo Theater and they spelled it all with K's?
Yeah.
Oh, man. If it's good enough for Krusty the Clown, it's good enough for Thought Cops. It's classic.
Yeah.
gag.
Maybe that's the punishment is Kardashians. Maybe the new KKK.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just asking questions.
Just legally, no, we're not, none of the ideology, just the branding. We're going to transfer the website over to them.
Kim Kardashian has to
They take over the
trademark.
brand.
She has to trademark the burning cross.
Yeah.
David Duke, Kris Jenner, David Duke. Nice to meet you.
You guys are on the
Have
same
that.
marketing team now. You're all under the same umbrella. Publicity for one equals publicity for all. Just
I
lump
love
them
the
together.
idea of the KKK being this like highly organized, like refined fucking organization of just people who are just into marketing.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Now
dude.
that might backfire. 'Cause Kim Kardashian's so popular, she'll raise,
Yeah,
the rising tide
there'll
lifts
be-
all ships. Fuck, dude.
Shit. God
Dude,
damn
I
it.
think I sent
This
you
one's
this
like
picture.
backfired.
When I was in Tokyo, there was a big building that just had 3 big black letters on it.
Yeah.
KKK. What the fuck? I mean, I know they're in Japan, but like, how do they not know what that is? Unless that's just what it was, the Japanese branch. I don't know.
Oh, when I was a kid, like I was never really into sports. I'd go to the Padres games, baseball games here, and they'd hang up a K on like something to do with pitching at the stadium, and it would spell out KKK. I'd be like, what's going on back there? What's up, San Diego Padres? You throwing your political ideology at me? I'm 10 years old. I'm confused. Never understood that shit. If you're into baseball, maybe you can explain it to me. I never figured that one out.
I like to call it sports ball. I'm one of those guys.
I have to put you on 2 minutes of hate.
Let's get on to the word of the week. So this week's Thought Cops word of the week is T, as in that's the T.
What?
So the T, as I understand it, is conclusive evidence often associated with internet scandals and gossip. So when something comes out, there's a big argument online, there's drama, there's gossip, we love it, we get the views on it. And when it all comes crashing to a head, someone goes, and that's tea, sis. Or maybe you spill the tea. I think
Why
that might
do
be something
people
different.
talk like this?
I don't know, man.
Is this a saying?
Yeah, you haven't heard this?
But is this a saying that's existed outside of the internet?
Not.
Why do people talk like this? Didn't it come from RuPaul, says IONetRunner in the chat. Oh, and great. Now people are calling me homophobic and sexist.
Well,
Oh, well, I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
It's a learning experience, this show.
You should have known.
I should have.
Sexist asshole. That's the T.
Zwick,
I don't know if this is related, but you ever notice how, like, I really don't know if this is related, but, like, there's something about nerds, like, worshiping anything British. Maybe that's...
Anything British, anything
like,
Japanese.
Like Doctor Who or
oh, I'm a real big Whovian.
Yeah, it's
The
terrible.
word Whovian in and of itself.
Sherlock, Harry Potter.
I watch BBC television. Oh, it's so great. Shut up. It's not fucking great. It's awful. It's so boring.
I own that runner in the chat says they're Britaboos as opposed to weeaboos.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they are. I sum this up to Britabooism. That's the tea. They drink it over there, don't they? Why are you talking like that?
I think.
It's like, oh, I put milk in my tea because that's what they do in England. Have fun with the stomachache, asshole.
I went to Scotland once and somebody ordered Domino's. They have like a whole different set of toppings over there. They put like weird shit on their pizza. They even fuck up pizza over there.
Did you get the haggis pizza?
No, I didn't get haggis. They put like corn on the pizza. Like kernels of cooked corn.
Yeah, dude, Japan does that too.
Fuck.
Like corn and mayonnaise, and guess what? It was actually pretty good. I liked it.
Oh, all right.
But I'm a little freaky like that, I guess you could say.
Order a Domino's now and just put your own mayonnaise on it, just to relive the glory days.
Yeah, so I got a jar at home. It's fine.
Instead of using pizza sauce, just use mayo.
It's my little trick. Oh, that's my... Hey, Tits, one ticket to the bank. Officer Kevin's pizza trick.
Anyways, yeah, not familiar with the T, the word of the week, T. Not going to be saying that shit. No, thank you.
I mean, no one. It's the ultimate... No one can come back from that, you know?
He wants
when you
to.
Say
nobody wants to talk to you after you say that stupid shit. Fuck this guy. He talks like a moron.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Sometimes, like, you just imagine talking to normal people like this, and they're just like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, nobody would get away with saying that in real life. You
It's
should get
mostly a
fired
Twitter
from your
thing.
job if you're caught saying that in person. Sorry, did you just say that's the T? Pack your shit up, get out of here. Don't come in on Monday.
You're fired.
We don't need you in these parts. We'll find a new Domino's delivery driver. Get out of here.
We don't like your kind around here. Us here at the Kim Kardashian clan. Get out.
So before we get to our voicemails of the episode, Derek, do you want to plug your social media and all that other good
Where
stuff?
we can find you.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm prominently known for doing Mega64. Check out Mega64.com, youtube.com/Mega64. If you've never seen it, you can follow me on Twitter at Gustavo. It's like a fucked up spelling of the name Gustavo. GOOSETOFFOH. My Instagram is Derrick Acosta only. And check out Heartslayers, the Heartslayers podcast.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that podcast out. I want to listen to it now.
I'll put it on when we stop recording.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, let me see here.
Get to some voicemails.
Yeah, we'll get to some voicemails. Yeah.
Hey, this is a question for Garrett. This is one of Rocco's friends from the Power Rangers forum. I want to know what Power Ranger you'd be if you could be one of them.
Not sure why that was addressed to Garrett, but Derek, you can field this one if you want. Which Power Rangers character would you be?
Oh man, what Power Ranger character would I be? I would be the Pink Ranger. Because Pink Ranger's sexiest ranger. It's the ranger everybody fantasizes about. It's the ranger everybody wants to get with. You know, you probably expected me to say Red Ranger or Green Ranger, but I don't have these, uber masculine fantasies. I want to be desirable.
It's very progressive, I think. The world, I think we're ready for a male Pink Ranger. Just saying.
Long, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm a hero.
Fucking right about that. I think we need a male Pink Ranger, and he's the only male, and all the other Rangers are female. That's what we need. And it's a porno.
Yes, Queen.
Power Rangers, porno Rangers. Mighty Morphin porno Rangers. They have to fuck the monsters to beat them. This is such a good idea. Holy shit. I can't believe we haven't done this yet.
You need to trademark this.
I mean, there's no way Rocco hasn't seen that.
Have to fuck the gangbang the monsters to kill them. That's God. I'm a genius, frankly. All right. Next
That was
voicemail.
brilliant.
Hey, Baka.
Hey.
We're back.
Long-
Had to drop in.
Long time, no voicemail.
And we're
we
coming
noticed.
back with our Call Mary Kill.
You know you love it.
Let my partner take over. It's a little more complicated. It's a two-parter.
Yeah, keep up.
All right.
Okay, so for your fuck, marry, kill for you and your guest, you have the choice between Shia LaBeouf, Nick Cage, and Keanu. But Keanu, you may choose one of three. You can either do Keanu from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the new one, because I don't know if the old one was underage or not.
Great.
Keanu, John Wick Keanu, or just regular plain old Keanu. Bonus, I guess maybe you could throw in Neo Keanu in there too if you would like.
Pick your favorite, Keanu.
Pick your favorite Keanu. All right.
All right. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You guys have a birthday today?
Oh, that's
It's coming up
we
this
got,
weekend.
Yeah, this is our. I guess this is our birthday episode because we both got birthdays this weekend. And if you're listening
Nice.
when this comes out, if you're listening when this
Basically,
comes out, you missed
Thought
it.
Twins, twin cops.
More or less.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're Danny DeVito.
I'm not that much shorter than you. Anyway, so back to the important matter at hand here. Fuck, marry, kill.
Mary Kill. It was
Nick Cage, Keanu Reeves, and
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. I'm going to go first. This is an easy one for me. Kill Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
Fuck Nick Cage. And marry John Wick.
I'm in total agreement.
Okay. Derek?
Hard disagree.
Oh.
Kill Keanu Reeves.
He's America's sweetheart. He's breathtaking.
Fuck that shit. I am so tired of Keanu Reeves right now. He's hit meme status, which means it's time to go.
It's over.
All versions of Keanu Reeves need to be wiped from the record. Up until last week, I was a fan of Keanu Reeves. That's over. No more Keanu. It's tired of seeing his face. As for the other two, it's a toss-up, I guess. I'm going to marry Shia because Nick Cage is a little bit older. So if I marry him, he's going to die on me. I mean, he'd be heartbroken. So I'll have to fuck Nick Cage. Plus, let's be honest, he's got that O face that's going to be like crazy, the weird smile. I don't know. You definitely want to see that.
It's the most disturbing thing. I never want to see that.
It's going to be like the end of Mandy, just covered in blood.
He's going to quote
smiling
lines from The Wicker Man while we're having sex. It's going to be great. It's going to be hot. Beast! That's what he says before he ejaculates.
At least we can all agree that we'll fuck Nick Cage. So thank you for the voicemail. You brought us together. Next one, let's just do Daddy Sodas. Oh.
Good production quality.
Hey guys, this is Wick. You guys suck, the thought cops. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys are great. I love you. Please abuse me.
Thanks, Wick.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and sing now. I'm going to regret this in the morning. I may have had a few daddy sodas, if you know what I mean. Thought cops. I'm Zwick.
That was a really good Zwick impression.
He forgot to say Zwick away.
Zwick away!
And okay, I'm going to go fuck off now.
Otherwise...
Spot on.
Spot on. Perfect.
I didn't know the difference.
Sorry, that wasn't Zwick? You're telling me?
I don't know what that was. What the hell did I listen to?
Zwick is our producer and audio engineer, and he's going to love editing that and having to listen to us rip on him, tear him to shreds.
Our audio, Mr. Zwick, Commissioner Zwick, he drinks this drink called a daddy soda, he calls it. And he mixes Red's blueberry ale with peach schnapps. Is this a drink you would drink, Derek?
Red's blueberry ale with peach schnapps. That sounds good, man.
Just
I like
poured
those.
right in.
I like those sugary alcoholic drinks.
I just feel like when you're combining two different kinds of liquors like that, just never a good idea.
You never know. You'd be surprised.
There was something else in there too, wasn't it? Like Malibu or something?
No, I think that was it. He's in the chat. What's he saying?
It's like you wake up with a headache.
Yeah, the sugary drinks always do give you the biggest headache the next day.
Yeah, that's it. It's only those things. So,
move on to...
yeah, if you're ever at a bar and you're like, I don't know what to drink tonight, just tell the bartender you want a daddy soda. He'll know what you're talking about.
I went to this bar in Seattle once. They had a drink called Unicorn Jizz. It was the best tasting drink I've ever had in my life. It was like watermelon and bubblegum vodka mixed with like pineapple juice and grenadine. Some other stuff in there too. It was crazy.
How did you feel ordering that from the bartender?
Didn't like it. I actually stole the recipe, brought it home to San Diego, renamed the drink Little Hulkster. So that's what I did with it. But it's a tasty drink.
Have to fly up to Seattle and get a cup of that sweet jizz.
Yeah, go to the Unicorn Bar, order some unicorn jizz. If you think Daddy's soda's good, just wait till you had the jizz.
Hey, soy cops! You know, it's really annoying when people say shit like for fast food. We all know it's garbage and it's probably going to put us in an early grave. And then people still are like, do you know what's in your food? No, I don't. And I'm going to keep it that way because I'm going to still eat it. They could literally just show a video of how McDonald's is made and they take a fat, juicy shit inside the hamburger machine or whatever, and I'm going to still eat it at McDonald's because, you know, that's just what I'm going to do. You're not changing anyone's minds. I know it's slop. I know it's terrible for me. I see every time I'm fast food, I'm in the toilet, like, later that night, like,
Jesus.
wishing I hadn't done it. But you know what? I'm going to keep eating fast food, and, it's not going to change, so stop it.
Honest, if nothing else. Just going to keep eating that diarrhea burger.
Yeah, if I saw a video of
self-destructive, okay.
But, you know, she's honest.
If I saw a video of a McDonald's employee shitting into a patty and then pressing that into a burger, I would not eat at McDonald's. I'll go on the record. You can quote me on that.
Right. Listen, I know some people don't want to see how the sausage is made. But it's like, do we really want... it's like, whatever. I know the hot dog is made with, like, pig anus or some other cured anus. But if I saw someone taking a shit in a bun, I'm not going to eat it. I'm drawing the line there.
I don't know if that was a girl on the line or just like a teenage, like 13-year-old boy. Because the whole sentiment of like, you could take a shit in my McDonald's hamburger and I'd still eat it. That's some like 8th grade mentality shit going on right there.
She's sounding off in the chat. Wow, I'm a 26-year-old woman.
You're like a 12-year-old boy. Mentally.
Roasted.
What's with all this like celebration of being disgusting too? You know, like people are so proud of like the heinous shit they do to their body. You know, like, yeah, I fucking smoke cigarettes. Fucking deal with it. You win.
I mean, you're not hurting me, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be real sad at your funeral, I guess. It's nice knowing you. Sorry if you're in the chat. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just, I didn't know you were listening to me. I feel all bad now.
Oh, you're good, man. Sometimes we all need to hear that. We all need to be set straight. We got a little boy inside of us.
Yeah, that person likes eating hamburgers made out of shit, so.
I don't have a little boy inside me, Kevin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Thought Cops. Netrunner here. My biggest 2 minutes of hate this week is afterthought idiots. These are the idiots online, so it's an online problem. You're welcome, guys. Something happens to them, so they post online that you should do something because they didn't. Like, oh, hey, my car got broken into last night. Make sure everybody locks their doors. Like, yeah, I fucking lock my door, you dumbass. What fucking idiot doesn't lock their car door? You're not doing us a favor by telling us you got your car broken into and we should be careful and lock our doors. And I'm pretty sure they're doing it to justify, like, why they got broken into or some bullshit. But they're not. They're just dumb fucking idiots that want you to know that, oh, hey, don't be a dumb idiot like me. Do this thing. We should punish these guys by just breaking into their cars all the time. Anyway, thanks, guys. Good. Keep up the good show. Or not. I don't care. I do. Keep it up. I pay for this. Anyway, vote up afterthought idiots. Thanks.
Thank you. I am Netrunner.
So, yeah, I mean, if only you could post a Facebook status.
I've got the best example of that.
What's that?
I was on Facebook like 2 weeks ago. You want to talk about afterthought idiots. Somebody posted that they were at the airport in Los Angeles and witnessed the moment a mother had realized that her 14-year-old daughter had been kidnapped.
What?
Let that sink in. This girl was traveling, and she was like, yeah, I was just at the airport and I saw the most horrifying thing. A mother's daughter was kidnapped. I was there at the moment when she realized her daughter wasn't there anymore. I saw her heart break. I saw her screaming and crying and gathering the police and informing them of what happened. And then she paused for a moment and she just went, make sure you tell your family you love them.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I already tell my family I love them. I don't
should do that.
I don't think I need to witness a heinous crime to realize that I love my family.
And she just sat there and did nothing. She went on Facebook.
Yeah, right.
She probably saw the burglar, taking her off and was like, oh my God, it's happening.
I think it's you go through this shit and you just want to like talk about it, but you can't just say it. You have to turn it into some sort of poignant, like call to action, I would have liked the story. I saw somebody get kidnapped at the airport. Wow, that's crazy. Don't tell me how to treat my family, okay? Please.
Hey, don't turning it into a lesson. Come on.
What up, boys? Kevin and Grant. The Illuminati calling in from a haunted house in hell or some dark shit like that. Just wanted to give you boys some birthday wishes and shouts out.
Oh, thank you.
That was the edgiest happy birthday I've ever gotten. Thank you, Illuminati.
Oh, that's Glumina. Okay, I follow him on Twitter. Thank you for the happy birthday.
I'm sorry, was that the Illuminati or was that Gluminati?
That was Gluminati.
Oh, okay.
Google translated it wrong.
It could have been the Illuminati. I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
Maybe
but
he's part of the Illuminati.
This guy's part of the cabal of bankers that runs the world. He's calling it a thought cost.
Where's my birthday check?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
We've tapped into something great. We got one more.
Hey, Thoughtcoff. Hey, this is Ari.
Yo.
Hey.
I'm following up with a thing that happened last I was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Grant coined the term soy friend, and I said that I would try to use it around my girlfriend. And I did. I said, hey, would you consider me a soy boy? And she said, yeah. And I said, would you then consider me your soy friend? And she was kind of like, what's happening? What are you doing? And she wasn't really about it. So sorry, Grant. It's not going to spread from here. I've been trying, but it's just not happening. So yeah, I hope it does catch on. It's a great word. Happy birthday, guys.
Thank you. I wish it worked out better, but
Yeah, thanks for spreading the word and continue to do so, please. I think your problem is you used it with your significant other. You have to spread it around and then have, the people around you sort of
like, hey, what did that guy say? That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, and then she starts saying it naturally because the people around her start saying it.
Derek, are you a soy consumer?
Like the edible soy? What?
Yeah, soy, tofu, anything containing soy. Like, do you drink soy milk, anything like that?
The sauce.
Hitting the sauce.
Yeah, I got no problem with soy and tofu and soy sauce especially.
So we're just trying to get this whole thing going to kick it off. So instead of a boyfriend, it's a guy who
a guy who plays too many Nintendo Switch games,
drinks soy milk, and then we say
soy milk.
They're a soy friend. So apparently, I don't know.
No, I'm not about that. I go the other route. I don't replace the word boy with soy. I replace the word soy with boy. So, I tell people I'm just going to have a cup of boy milk. I go to eat some sushi. I'd be like, yo, give me some of that boy sauce for this fish. That's what's really going to catch on. Yo, we all drinking boy milk
That's a better
tonight?
idea than mine.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yo, who wants some boy sauce? I stand up in the sushi restaurant and I scream that.
All right, well, what a better note to end on here. Derek, thanks a ton for coming on the show, man.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. It was fun. I really enjoyed myself. Have me back whenever you like.
Absolutely, man. Everybody, if you haven't checked out Mega64, obviously you should.
You got a lot of fucking content.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
We do a weekly podcast as well. Check out the Mega64 podcast if you get a chance, everybody. I'm on it with some other guys.
And yeah, Mega64 podcast was the podcast that got me into podcasting. So take that as you will.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, got one final thing to do here on the show, but we'll let you go, Derek.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. Like I said, keep on policing those thoughts, guys.
Thank you.
You got it, man.
Well.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it.
See ya.